Hello to amazing people, and welcome to something fresh, something new on the channel. Today I'm gonna be trying out the playtest version of Twilight Wars. It is developed by Comrade Bear Games. It's tagged as turn-based strategy, cyberpunk, and difficult. It is a dungeon crawler in a cyberpunk setting where corporations fight for resources and influence. You'll have to revive a secret organization, recruit top-class specialists, and restore the balance of power in the world. If you want to try out the game, you can find the link in the pinned comment below the video and in the description. You can just jump into the playtest. They're looking for people to test their games, so yeah, free to play, but possibly still in early development. Developers messaged me on Gmail and told me about it, and they're like, hey, try our game. It's like Darkest Dungeon meets XCOM, and I'm like, what? Yeah, sure. Did you pull it off? Let's find out. Hello, human. The world of Twilight Wars is a dangerous place. You'll have to put up with failed mission, lost agents, and wasted resources and again. Progress is saved automatically, and you won't be able to replay a failed episode. Their cutting-edge developments, excellent specialists, and artificial intelligence as the head of the agency by your side. Is this enough to survive in the high-tech world entangled in espionage? Challenge yourself. Well, sounds harsh. Let's look at the settings real fast. Okay. I'm gonna reduce the music a little bit. I don't know. I don't really have time to see, hey, is this good? Record. Listen, see, let me know. Let's go and play. Choose game mode, normal. In this mode, your mistakes won't have fatal consequences, and you can always replay the moment where something went wrong. It is possible to replay a room in the mission by loading the most recent autosave. It is possible to replay the mission upon escaping or failing. Failing. No loading saves, only hardcore. Okay. Since it's YouTube, I'm gonna be doing normal, but I will try to accept the consequences of my actions unless it's like something I feel like it's important story-wise. Like, I don't know, losing a certain very important bard or something like that. There's not gonna be any bards in this game, but those who watch me play Adventure Guild know what I'm talking about.
Century, the world after the fourth scientific and technological revolution and the pandemic of a deadly virus.
Of course.
Major corporations gained independence from states, becoming leading players in the international arena. In the absence of deterrence, industrial espionage and theft of inventions have become catastrophic.
Everything sucks.
Competitors, blackmail, manipulation of public opinion through the media. Same old methods were given a new lease of life when corporations acquired their own personal business. Over time, the war for technology, resources, and influence was no longer secret and reached the streets of cities, involving ordinary citizens. As a countermeasure, the UN assigned elite agents into a special task force called Mediator. The squad proved so effective that a billionaire and philanthropist Antoine Ambra founded the Anonymous Arbitration Agency on its basis. He financed the construction of regional bases and equipped them with high-tech equipment.
That sounds like XCOM.
Together with Alicia Tan, they created She, a highly conscious artificial intelligence that was supposed to run the organization impartially.
Are we in the intelligence or are we the commander?
The public received the news of She's arrival with enthusiasm and hope.
Oh.
Everyone wanted to believe that an era of peace and stability was only a matter of time. The AAA was ready to welcome anyone
The
who wished to challenge
AAA.
the masters of the new world.
Have you joined the agents? Alright. Oh, we start with a combat. Triple Squad Alpha versus the Rats. No, they didn't say anything about mutated, whatever those things are. Ratman, Handler, Mentor, Needle, Kundichi, and Ratso. Alright. Do you want to go on a mission training? Yes, I want to play the tutorial, thank you very much. Recruits, this is your first combat encounter. A pint of sweet saves something. As per usual, everyone starts with rats. Choose a skill, choose a target, and go ahead. And we are all poisoned. Dude, I already have PTSD from Hades. And that damn poison that kills me so often. Move the mouse over the skill icon to learn more about it. Click to use it. Aim shot. Okay, this is standard by now. The Darkest Dungeon style. Deals moderate damage to a selected enemy with an increased critical strike chance, or Healing Cookie. Moderately restores health of a selected agent and slightly boosts morale. What does it mean that we are poisoned though? Where can we see that? Poison. Poison damage is dealt at the beginning of each turn. Damage 3. Duration infinite. Neutralization. Remove effects. Okay. Does this neutralize poison? I mean, this heal seems to heal way more than what we actually need right now. You can use the action swap, wait, skip turn by clicking the corresponding button. Okay. It's fine. What's this? Energy. A replenishable source that is spent on skills used in combat. Effectiveness of a skill is dependent on position of field. If you're in a weak position, it is better to switch places with another agent. What does it mean being in a weak position? Okay, my first character that goes is this one, which is in the back. Chat with she is unavailable. Scanner and... well... the crit... oh, weak position. So I can still use it. 10 to 11 damage. Ooh, that's interesting. So you can still use skills even if you're in a wrong position, but they just do way less damage. Okay. Taunt. Interesting. So this one is not a weak position? Okay, why not? Is this correct? It doesn't look like correct. We are not in the correct position, so... maybe just it doesn't matter for these 3 skills. Yeah, this ability could use rework. This I can cast on myself, which also doesn't represent the dots. Damage buff 8. All agents better melee. Just melee damage? Only melee. Okay. What do we have here? A needle gun. Where can I see? Like, which one is she, you know? Like, it seems like it's this one. Her energy is kind of low. Deals moderate damage to selected enemy. Yeah, I don't think what I'm looking at is the right thing I'm looking at. So under the name of the ability, there's like blue dots. But I don't think that's it. Maybe? Because I can use it. It doesn't say it's weak, so... This ability seems fairly powerful. Let's remove one of the enemies. A needle gun. Rest in pieces. What's this? Street shooting. Deals significant damage to a selected enemy and poisons them until end of combat. Hey, we have poison as well. Okay. Samurai Spear. Deals moderate damage to enemies. Has a chance to cause bleeding. Okay. Oh. Alright. We take poison damage. Then this thing goes, damages us. Okay. Do we want to heal? How do we restore energy? Oh. Is it that we don't really restore energy every turn? This agent will skip their turn, but their armor and evasion will be increased. What about if I use a cookie on somebody? Energy shield. Hey there, Ratso! You stink! And something something. Not enough energy for restoration. I guess we'll just shoot then. We missed. Step back if you can't do anything. It is not very clear how do we increase our energy. It says it's in, like, is this the only way? Using batteries? Yeah, I tried skipping turns to do it, but doesn't seem like it does anything. I guess the game will teach us eventually. Squad, we did great. Well, it was easy, so... Squad Alpha, she's speaking. Do you copy? Yes, we copy. Requesting training status of recruits. Got some work to do, but the guys are smart. With a few missions to go, they'll be ready to join the fight against the corporations. Alright, proceed with the training mission. Oh... Okay. Energy added. New recruits should have been briefed on this, but we can repeat with some details. Completing any room restores energy. Okay. So energy is a fairly limited resource. I guess that's what stops you from, like, delaying fights and healing up before continuing. That was always a problem in games, like Darkest Dungeon. Like, you stun the enemy, you leave one enemy alive, you stun it, then you heal everyone up, then you stun it again, then they put a debuff on the enemy so that you cannot keep stunning it. Like, it was such a mess. Such an amazing game, by the way, but still a huge problem that they solved poorly, in my opinion. It doesn't make much sense that if you stun the enemy that you have a less chance to stun it next time. What are they, Borg? This might be a better solution, we'll see. So to use special abilities, you need energy resource, and you only get like a certain amount. Huh. Interesting idea. Let's see how it works. It's not all about battles. From time to time, you'll come across containers with valuable content or hurdles that you need to overcome. In such a situation, you must use your specialization. If there is no agent with a suitable skill in the squad, try to use an item or make a risky attempt. However, a failure will have consequences. Okay. A safe with a dubious security system. The screen generates images where you have to find a specific object. Supposedly this type of lock is designed to protect against robot thieves, but its effectiveness has never been put to the test. In order to complete a quest room, you must choose one of the options. A quest can be guaranteed to have a positive outcome if you use an agent specialization. Oh, look, we have a little doggy, I just noticed. There's a regular lock on the site which is literally begging to be picked. Okay, it requires lock picking. I guess we have that. Just choose the right images, no big deal. Okay, this is like a random thing. So I guess we have a lock picker, so we can use that. The save doesn't react to the invasion at all. We're gonna take the medkit, and then I guess we're gonna move on. It doesn't look very happy, like it took my medkit. Okay, 20 energy added. Energy and health are better restored on the mission map. To use a consumable, click on its icon in your inventory. Use the battery to try to restore some energy. Okay. Sure. Oh, look, it's people. Marauders. So this will be the order. Fiend and Alisnik. Something like that. Alisnik. I didn't really expect to see Marauders here. Well, careful. They can rob you even in the midst of combat. If this happens, you won't be able to use the item. Eliminate them to get your items back. It's time to show what you've learned, but if you need a hint, the H button of the controller brings up the help screen. It's okay, I don't think it would be it would be too difficult for smart fellows like you to deal with them. Right. Oh, okay, so a special ability uses energy, but we all have abilities which don't. I see. Poisoned. Initiative buff, damage buff, okay. Alright, alright. Defender. Taunts all enemies. Significant increased armor of selected agent. Destroyer. What's the chance to hit? Can you see some kind of rolls or something happening? Oh, it says here chance to hit for 90%. It doesn't depend on enemy invasion? Would be nice when you hover over that it would say like what the chances. And we crit. Okay, yikes, good job. Right. Wait, this doesn't spend energy. Oh no. There you go. Increases morale as well. Dude, that's one weaponized. What's that? A pug? He's burning. He's been poisoned. 25 damage. That's like decently high. He is not in the bestest of shapes, and she evaded. Okay. Like, he will die from all the ailments, right? I think so. Is this on a cooldown? This is on a cooldown now, okay. Die today and I'll die tomorrow, okay. Energy shield, destroyer. Okay. Let's count. And what we want is this, I think. Wait. So this should heal everyone. Okay, but the healing cookie doesn't cost any energy for some reason. Why doesn't the healing cookie cost any energy? $16 damage to my tank, alright. Oh, we're in a decent-ish shape. Let's finish the fight. Alright. Squad Alpha, she's speaking. Do you copy? Yes, we copy. Mentor speaking. What the? Something went wrong. Of course it did. One step from the abyss. Witness how things didn't go according to plan. The mission map displays different types of rooms. And this includes combat rooms, research rooms, and quest rooms. So this is a door. Okay. Do you copy? This is Megara. Squad Delta. Come in. Mentor speaking. Does anyone hear me? Maldita sea. We are surrounded. Squad, we have to interrupt the mission. According to the map, we can leave the area through this door. Oh, okay. Lockpicking. Is it really closed though? We'll pull the handle and check. It's just a regular door. A couple minutes pass and door open. Goes from closed to open. Move on. Listen up. Whatever happens, you have to go to this place, sending coordinates. Do not go back to the training camp I picked you up from, and do not respond if anyone tries to contact you. Is that clear? Yeah, we got it. But what if we fail? Copy that, Commander. Alright. Oh, unknown. So there's 4 enemies. We might lose somebody here. Damn it, they've been waiting for us. Squad, let's try to break through, but remember, this is not a drill, this is serious. Breakthrough? I doubt. You take care of these underagents, I'll take Mentor. I think we might start with healing cookie on her, actually. Still a little bit in a bad shape from the previous fight. $90, $91, $57, $250. Oof, this one has a lot. I'd say taking these 2 out should be like where we start, because they have so little HP. I have a slight feeling that we will be destroyed here. Okay, this attacks everyone. Alright. Maybe not. Armor buff, alright. Okay, we are burning, great. Wait, what? What's happening? I can't let them die. Okay, it's scripted. Fly, you fools! What are you, Gandalf? Also, he was at level 8. Alright, that's why he had so much HP. Individual mission results for each agent something something, and then a mission all the remaining something something. In addition to universal currency, the agency receives unique resources for completing a mission: microchips, blueprints, semiconductors, and power units. Success: the fall of the Tower of Babel. The mission. Reward: the amount of UC the agency receives for completing the mission. You see universal currency, yeah? A part of this is used to pay employee salaries. And then some resources down here. Here we pay the salary. This is our income, so I guess... You would think that 9.5k minus 1.6k would equal 8.1k, but it doesn't. It's actually 7.9k. And the reason that we have 8.1k is because we also got this thing here, which is not calculated into the reward. We sold the items. It's just like selling supplies in our adventure guild, I guess. So this number is this number minus this number plus this number, I guess. We got some traits. Poison resistance increased by 20%. Chance to apply bleeding to an enemy is increased by 5%, but at 5% chance the agent may wound an ally. That's scary. We lost the mentor though. Scripted. Oh, I said we're gonna get destroyed. Alright. Pink. Yes, I am.
You are the warden of the secret branch of the anonymous arbitration agency. Our name is She. We are the head of AAA and your companion. Initiate an analysis of recent events. There are numerous reports in the regional media of armed clashes that took place around the same time. Other bases are disconnected from the system. We've lost contact with the agents. The most likely conclusion is that there is only you and I left. Warning. The base lacks sufficient electrical power for full functionality. We will try to solve this problem on our own. Our first goal is to get a footing in the new place, so we can start all over again.
Alright. So this is where the base building comes in. AAA operating system. User authorization in progress. Attention required fields are blank in the warden's profile. Select items manually or take a special test to complete the information about yourself. Let's take the test. I think that's more fun. First question. You're a child from the slum. So this basically will like initialize some kind of stats for you. Like I remember when I was a kid, I played a game called Jagged Alliance 2, and there you also took a test to create your first mercenary. Does this mean that we're gonna have a mercenary representation in the game? That would be cool. You're a child from the slums working in one of the bakeries in the corporate district. On a special occasion, the head baker gives you a sweet roll. You're thrilled because you're tired of the meager, bland, synthesized food. However, you encountered a gang of other slum kids who demand you give it to them, or they will beat you and take the treat by force. What will you do? I'll toss the sweet roll to the ground and crush it with my foot. It can't be mine. Let it be no one's. I'll start the conversation and use my eloquence to try to get them back off. I humbly give it to them. Perhaps someday in my life I'll have another sweet roll. So I suggest we split the sweet roll between everyone involved in what's going on. Yeah. I'll start a conversation and use my eloquence to try to get them to back off. I doubt this would work, but but this is more like what kind of personality we are. It's not about if it's working or not. This is more like, hey, are you more like a diplomatic sort of person? Are you aggressive sort of person? Are you like, humble. Let's try, but let's go with 2. You unexpectedly learn that your grandmother, who has taken care of... So these are all hypothetical, by the way. Who has taken care of you all your life, is a dangerous agent of an enemy corporation. You receive a message from her inviting you to visit. What will you do? Politely decline. Agree. Decline and demand an explanation. Agree with the intention of confronting her during the meeting. This is crazy. I think we need to politely decline. This is way too dangerous. Like, if we politely decline, nothing really bad happens, right? So this is like just risk aversion. Like, it's not like we go and kill her or something. We could demand an explanation, I guess. But then she finds out about us, that we are also... Yeah, let's just keep it sneaky. You barely survived a carpet bombing. The corporate insurance will cover all medical expenses, but your only chance of survival is full cyberization. There's an N missing there somewhere. Isn't it like cybernization? Nah. There's a chance your identity may undergo changes as a result of the operation. What's your decision? Absolutely not. I'd rather die than lose myself. I'll agree, but only if my corporation will sue the clinic in case of personality changes. I'll agree, hoping that everything will work out. No questions asked. Take me into the operating room as soon as possible. Well, it's our only chance of survival. I would not rather die. That makes no sense. I don't really have much use of that. Yeah, let's make as little fuss as possible. Yeah, time is of the essence here. 4. You need to choose one of the missions to send agents on. Once you choose one, the other will become unavailable. What's your decision? Break the siege of a city surrounded by corporations. Undoubtedly a worthy mission, but the possibility of civilian casualties is very high. Perhaps it would be better for everyone if one of the corporations eventually absorbs the city. Facilitate effective and peaceful negotiations between the corporation and its neighboring state. A noble endeavor, but the results will only be visible after several years. Eliminate a criminal leader who holds a high-ranking position in a major corporation. You can use any means necessary, but if you are exposed, it could lead to an international scandal. Gather intelligence on a hostile organization quietly, efficiently, and safely, if of course there can be anything safe in the work of our agents. Gather intelligence. You're preparing for a mission to infiltrate a hostile organization to dismantle their network. Your team is almost ready. You have to find one more agent. Whom will you choose? Doran, a highly skilled agent with outstanding combat skills and extensive experience in undercover work, tends to act independently, sometimes against orders. Leia, a master diplomat, combat is not her forte, although with her skills it often doesn't come to a confrontation. Alfred, an agent without strongly defined talents but capable of quickly adapting to any situation. Camila, a skilled professional with extensive combat experience, specializing in intelligence. Totally loyal to her agency and will do anything for it. Let's go for a master diplomat. One day you wake up and realize that you've turned into a cat. What's your reaction? I don't know, meow. I will get desperate and try to jump out of the window. Unfortunately for me, cats always... Fortunately for me, cats always land on their feet. I'll rejoice, curl up into a ball and go back to sleep. Anything but this. The entire department will be in chaos without me. I'll wonder who's going to feed me now. Please choose your avatar. Oh, we have to go with a cat, right? I mean... Oh boy. Cats follow me wherever I go. Save the result. Neutral. You believe in always keeping flexibility. You can align with the majority or stay on the sidelines, act diplomatically or resort to violence. I don't feel like I was very violent in my answers. I feel like only the cat thing was maybe violent a little bit. So I guess we can retry, but neutral sounds good enough. Save the result. Yeah, sure. Do you want to complete your training at the base? Yes. Human, we need to rebuild agents at all costs. First, we have to hire new staff. We'll try, although it won't be easy to contact candidates who were selected by the old AAA recruits. Weird, someone contacted us first. We wonder if this... Dude! Let me read it. Go to Comnet and find out what the mystery hacker wants. So you guys want some feedback? Don't just like go through the text. Just like, you know, let me click it. Click on the message icon to go to the chat. Oh yeah, right. So we're missing one person now. This glow brings back memories. Drone. This is a private network. Who are you and how did you get in? Anybody here? Calm down, I'll explain. Since some time ago I hacked into this network. Since then I've been eavesdropping on your communications. From what I gather, there's some kind of secret spy organization situation happening or something which would upset the plans of corporations, and B, you're on the verge of being destroyed. The enemy of corporation is my friend, so I thought I'd lend you a hand. Okay. We really have every agent counting right now. I think we should try work together. First of all, introduce yourself. John Smith. Isn't that just like an alias? Is that your real name? Your parents are not that creative. No, is that your real name? Who knows? This is just routine. We will need to do an interview. Fine, go ahead. Have you been vaccinated? Where are you from? Let's discuss his salary. Please tell us your backstory. Until 2060, I used to be, as my abusive mother called it, a normal person, which equals to a boring... Well, we went... That escalated quickly. A boring life. The others suppose that kind of life is rather an achievement. And then Macro Heart. Hey! That's Microsoft, right? Decided to follow the example of those Chinese pharma guys and gave an ultimatum: data in their cloud in exchange for independence. All accounts were temporarily blocked, including ours, and we came to a halt. After a while, MicroHard got what they wanted and restored access, but my company, like many others, had already gone bankrupt by then. I lost everything. I thought, screw it, the road's going downhill, so what's the point in continuing to play fair? I started hacking government websites, debiting corporate accounts, disclosing personal correspondence of politicians, businessmen, and cell journalists. It was fun, yet ineffective. Need more consistent action resources allies. So I have a better chance with you, just like you have a better chance with me. Do you really have to send each sentence as a separate message? My eye twitches every time I hear the... No. This is the way to do it. This is how I type. And yes, I understand it's super annoying to some people, but it creates nice spacing between chapters. If you make a huge block of text, it's really hard to read. That's my opinion. Yeah, fascinating story. I like it. Info classified. We have some more questions. Oh, he gave us a smiley. Why do you want to work for our agency? Because I hate corporations and everyone who tries to limit my freedom. Okay, we have that in common, I guess. Let's proceed to other questions. Have you been vaccinated? Of course not. Do you think Fabo and the Chinese government were the first and the only to think to put nanochips in their vaccine? We are likely to regret this question later, but what are you talking about? Exactly, I think so too, but the others just smile politely whenever I try to explain the risk associated with vaccination. Now, see, I don't think there's like nanobots in medicine, and I don't know if this is the game taking a poke at people who think there are. But like in this setting, in the cyberpunk setting, that's like very possible, right? You approach the head of the organization, Anton Umbra. Okay, so we got some news here, some flavor. This game feels like it's very rich. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it has a lot of stuff in it. They're gonna suck up to him and be like, yeah, we agree completely. I understand you perfectly well. Risks of vaccination. By the way, vaccinate yourself if there is a need. Prevention is a very useful thing, unless you have some reason that you think it might harm you. A reasonable reason. Like, I don't know, allergies, some other medication you're taking that might create some conflicts, you know. Consult the doctor and do the right thing. Anyway. Where are you from? Planet Earth. Oh, really? That's quite cosmopolitical. That's a pity. We're currently giving priority to candidates from other celestial bodies as part of an interplanetary exchange program. Oh, really? That was a joke. You didn't like the joke? Haha. Let's discuss your salary. Money is an important resource. So we can give him any salary we like. Okay, let's not lowball it, but let's also not be super high. Let's go like 500. Oh, he isn't happy. And I thought secret spy organizations were able to pay their employees more than waiters get. So we have a deal. So it is. Let's discuss your code name. Surprise me. Oh, look at that. It's Neo. It's gonna be Neo. Well, that's what I call a good name. Well, glad you're happy. Affirmative. Cool, you're hired. He looks as if he's never lifted anything heavier than a computer mouse before. He doesn't seem to be a team player really, but I won't jump to conclusions. Not everyone could hack into our network, so his professionalism isn't beyond question. We can work together. Biography where Charge's backstory is found, it will be expanded with new events over time. The top panel has icons of dialogues with agents and she, new feeds and group chat unread. We also want to discuss one thing with you and personal messages come to our chat room. Human, we have gathered all available data to put together a complete picture of today's event. Shall I give you a report? Yeah, sure. Approximately 1536, communication were lost. The launch of the Clean Sheet protocol was initiated at the base in Ansk, where we are now located. The peculiarity of this place is that it's secret, even by the standards of a secret spy organization, and was created as a reserve in case of an emergency. At 1843, recruits arrived here after a failed training mission. Hey, it said success! The coordinates were given to them by an agent with the call sign Mentor. Decided to play Saviors of the Road, and this is the result. They'll be coming for us soon. It doesn't look like a coincidence, and thinking it was a planned attack. A logical conclusion. In your opinion, what are the chances of us being able to restore AAA? Don't worry, it's gonna be hard, but we can do it. How should I know? Isn't your job to make predictions? We're sitting in an abandoned bunker with a 17-year-old, a doctor with a scalpel falling out with shaky hands, a guy sizing up parts while cleaning a gun, and a dog. And our network just got hacked by some neurotic. So what are the odds you're talking about? No, you're gonna be fine. I think people call that kind of thing empathy. We don't really know what it is, but thank you. Now, close comnet, there's something else we need to do. Right. But I want to talk to my people. You're not very well armored, Kunoichi. You're not very well armored. She has a salary of 600. Oh, I did underpay him. Can I give him a raise? Agent's fighting spirit. Low levels reduce the effectiveness of the agent in combat, but high levels gives bonuses. Oh, she's not very happy. Loner. The agent does not receive a morale bonus from friendly agents in the squad. Psycho perk cannot be removed in the therapist module. Oh, dude. Peaceful neutral. Oh, here we can see where everyone is. So this is me. I'm like neutral. So we got peaceful, neutral, and aggressive. And then we got collectivists and we got individualists. But like, what is this star here? Oh, wait. Oh, this is the alignment between themselves. Oh, dude. So, I'm neutral. Okay. Biography. Oh, boy. She's from Japan, Russia, UK. We don't know. Dude. I want to see the chat history. Yeah, she speaks way too fast. I mean, you can pause if you like, but... Yeah. It's like... Select an empty module to open the building menu. Okay, so I think they want me to build electricity. Here you can resurrect a fallen agent using a digitalized copy of their personality. Construction always requires universal currency, but for unique modules you also need special resources. So what, we build this thing first? The construction of the module is paid from the agency's budget. Make sure it doesn't go into red, otherwise AAA will have to close. Like any other buildings? Okay, it will be ready once the next mission is completed. Human, there is an emergency. The power system has failed due to construction. The base has been cut off. You have connected a backup power supply, but we must get this sorted out as soon as possible. Come to the briefing room. Yeah, that's great, but can I see all the stuff you told me earlier? Parallax, language, other, music, audio, no pausing text. It's a shame. I mean, it will not affect like the gameplay, right? But it would be nice to actually read this. If you wrote it, let us read it. The mission map shows available missions. Regular, final, ship missions, agent missions. Right, we only have one. So it's like a main mission thing. Oh, what are these? So you want me to do a mission? Linear, restore power supply on the base. Reward. Difficulty 1. Okay, there's some enemies. Alright. You can learn the details of the upcoming mission, assemble a squad and buy consumables. Fiat Lux She, linear. When we started to build a new module, there was a short circuit. As far as we can tell, we blacked out almost the entire neighborhood. Now the backup power is connected and the base is operating in emergency mode. But if you need to restore the power as soon as possible before the city authorities decide to do so, which could draw unwanted attention to the agency. Human, assemble the squad and go to the generator to repair the damage. According to Intel, there is a gang of marauders as well as mutant rats in the area. In addition, it is recommended that you take agents specializing in hacking and cyber threat for a squad. Okay, so I can also take a drone if I want. Like, is drone like a backup kind of thing? Or I think so, yeah? John Smith. So this dude is better at range, the game says, and like this, she is also better at range, it says. She's better at melee. Low morale will negatively impact the agent's performance. To improve morale, use a neurotonic or assemble a team with agents who have similar alignment. Yeah, but like, dude. I mean, this is what we have, so... So she's like a problem, yeah? I mean, do we take a drone then? Lockpicking, and passive ability unknown. Diffusion, cyber threat. Okay, so we grab this, because if we bring her, then like everyone loses 20 morale because of her being in a team, and she has like minus 80. I don't know. Like, am I supposed to know these kind of things? Oh, these take up slots, okay. There, I guess. I mean, each agent enemy has a personal initiative. Okay, this is like, there's like loads of tips here, so we're not gonna be reading these, right? I don't think so. We can read it on every loading screen, so press space to continue, alright. Alright, this is where we start. Restore power supply on the base. Okay, it seems like we can only go here. Okay. So we have a lock picker, so we get the item for free. Oh, come on, really? Oh, they do stack. Dude. The lock jams but gives in. The box create opens. So this is like, hey, free stuff, hey. Rats, rats, we are the rats. Okay. It will be easy. Swearing in rat language. Dude. Deals moderate damage to the selected agent. I wonder if we can heal the drone, you know? Greatly weakens armor of all enemies for several rounds. Okay. I don't think that's necessary, but... It doesn't say it's gonna heal anything. Yeah, I don't think this will work. I mean, it's obvious it will not, right? Yeah, it's a machine, so... Squeaking. Oh, this is like Yeah, so much about linearity, right? You come across someone's hideout. Seems like its inhabitant has been living here for a while. Your attention is drawn to the radio playing White Noise. Turn the regular knob to the left or to the right. Let's go left.
6, 9, 4, 1, 2, 9, 4, 0, 8, 5, Delta, Uncle, 3, 0, 9, 5, 4. And repeat. 6, 9, 4, 1. Is everything ready for the meeting?
Yes, boss.
Okay.
Is everything ready for the 6,
Party, whale, band,
This is so weird.
jailbirds.
what do you have there?
Okay.
Thirst. Oxidation. 21. Lose.
You hear someone talking. Hey, go grab some beer. Just sitting around doing nothing anyway. One of the opponents has left. What? Okay. Okay, I got the mech hit, some cash. Well, don't mind me. Are we gonna get less enemies in the final encounter or something because of what we just did? They look pathetic and I've seen worse. Alright. I mean, there doesn't seem to be like any real limitations to who you can target and when, like in Darkest Dungeon. So while like it looks like Darkest Dungeon a little bit, Darkest Dungeon was way more like Darkest Dungeon-y, I guess. He doesn't do a lot of damage. I guess this is what you want to do with him. He's our debuffer. Okay, how much more damage can this thing take? I don't think it can take a lot. Okay, so it has like 18 health left. Like, is he bleeding? For how much? I don't know. Die today and I'll die tomorrow. Well, drone survived for... Oh, never mind. Oh no, she died. Okay. No, we still can't do it. It says unavailable. So it works, but just not on robots, okay? Makes sense. You feel like someone is staring at you, yet there is no one in the room. There are only some computers on the desk, which produce eerie sounds. Having listened more attentively, we realize that they are discussing world domination in the binary language. You can clearly hear, we need a power source. Let's give them what they want. Oh, these are computers, so yeah, let's suck up to them. You hear good beatbacks, you'll remember this. They give us some resources. Yeah, computers discussing world domination. Oh, look. They also have a pet. Indistinct noises coming from the gas mask. Okay. It couldn't be otherwise. We lost the drone. You two were chosen for this mission for a reason. Alright. Bam. I'll debuff them. Do we use a healing cookie? I kinda wanna kill this dude, but we can do it. Yeah. Needle. Yeah, I wanna go for him. Oh, we missed. Of course we missed. Okay, good. He missed as well. This dude's useless. How is her turn again? This is harsh. Good. I'm gonna use the restoration. I don't have any more medkits either. Oh yeah, I need to move him out of the first place. Okay, I can healing cookie myself. That's probably a good idea. I wonder if it would be better if I took the lady instead of the drone who just died from, you know. Should have put him first, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, definitely. But he's like dodging. You know, match for me. You know, dodge everything. You have at the. Oh yeah, it's time. It's time to put Neo in front, I guess. Interesting. So we can have a. Okay. Okay. Decreases morale. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, now he does more damage. Pain coming from the guy. Oh my gosh, 41. Is that thing bleeding or something? It is. How much? 8, so it's gonna die. Okay. Missed. Don't dwell on it. Yeah, let's not dwell on it. This is what it is. 6 poison. I guess poison kind of prevents us from, like... I really don't want him to die, so... Look at his morale. He's like super immoralized. Yeah, she's really going for him. Also, what's up with his energy? Hey, everyone. And no one died. The key is not to get the suit dirty, alright. Oh! Energy is like... not individual, it's like for the whole team. Oh... Okay, you reach the generator, now the remain is to reboot it. First level set, second level, third lever, and the red button. Okay, let's see what the first lever does. How am I supposed to do what I need to do here? Oh, there's something here. Oh, there we go. Looks good now. Press the green button. Here the roar of engines, the lights turn on. Power supply has been restored, all base systems are functioning normally. Now we can continue our attempts to locate the agents who survived, judging by the number of wires that were connected to the power unit. We were blacked out due to grid overload. It's quite unlikely that rats have decided to take advantage of the benefits of civilization. Which means the subway is becoming an increasingly densely populated place. What? Okay. So drone died. Okay, well, better drone than people. Fiat Lux. Each agent has a worldview, a system of the agent's view of life. Agents with opposing views will conflict with each other. Agents with similar views will support each other. The closer the agent's worldviews, the higher the effectiveness of their teamwork in the squad. But this doesn't mean you should only choose agents with similar worldviews. Alright. So what, we can talk to people now? Hey. I think I deserve a raise. Let's negotiate it. What about the 100 UC raise? Okay. Thanks. It's a deal. Thanks again. Profile. Lockpicking. Healer. Specializes in healing allies. Restoration ability. But like, how do we upgrade? Oh, we have an upgrade point. I see. So she leveled up. So we can unlock one of her 2 abilities. First aid. Greatly restores health of a selected agent. Heal for 29. Or injection. Deals significant damage to close enemy and poisons them until end of the combat. Okay. Anna Chekina. Introvert, altruist, optimist, lazy. The agent's morale increases when they stay at the base and decreases when they go on a mission. The agent is slower to lose morale above the base value, but slower to replenish morale below the base value. Optimist. The agent's morale decreases if there are more than 7 agents at the base. Introvert. Altruist. The agent's morale is not affected by salary satisfaction. Alright. There's a lot of text. It's a top-notch medic trained to act in any situation, even the most extreme. She can mix concoctions and syringes and test tubes that heal any wound or slowly bring about that. Alright. Needle. That's her code name. Drone destroyed. Oh, we can repair it. Interesting. Handler. Oh wait, wounded people don't heal when you come back to the base? Dog food is expensive and our efficiency depends on its quality. Can we get the raise? Lazy pessimist. Introvert. Cheapskate. Okay, so for this dude it's more important to give him a raise. You both should eat human food. There are two of us, so we want a 100 raise. For Cookie's cuteness, I'll give you 150 UC raise. So he's a handler. A specialist in British intelligence, he underwent serious training together with his dog partner. Okay. Scanner. Significantly reduces evasion of all enemies for several turns. Utter cuteness. Take control of an enemy. In the next few turns, there is a chance that the enemy will target an ally instead of an agent. What? So, enemy fights for us because the dog is cute? Only 40% chance, though. Healing cookie. That costs a lot of energy as well. For Cookie's cuteness, I'll give you 150 raise. There we go. Increased morale by 20. We're very grateful. We have a deal. Thanks you for your time. Alright. Then we got Neo. There's another person. What a surprise. I gotta upgrade my hardware and it's not cheap. Maybe you could give me a raise. Okay, let's negotiate it. For a full upgrade, a 150 pay rise would be enough for me. A hacker without a good computer is like the dancer without legs. I'll give you a raise. Okay, wait, what are you all about? Lazy, pessimist, extrovert. The agent morale decreases if there are fewer than 7 agents at the base. Okay. So, like what? Every time they level up, they want a raise? Is that what is it like? Yeah, sure. You're an excellent HR, did I mention? Yeah, just don't. Aces, alright. Horizontal, what does that mean? Yeah, he doesn't really do a lot of damage. What does that depend on? Enabled to hack computers and terminals. Neo, John Smith. Armor evasion. Oh, I was spamming this ability. And it lasts for 3 turns, so... Force field. Moderately increases armor of all agents for several rounds. I mean, that might be good. Why would I use short circuit on an enemy? Oh, it stuns, but 40%. That might be useful, but let's go for force field, that's more dependable. But 30 energy, though. Probably good for like very hard fights. Most likely a fake name is a former computer programmer or a cybersecurity specialist who no longer wants to play by the rules of corporations. The virtual space feels like home to him and he can influence the real world from there. Okay, and now we have a new candidate. Activist. So it seems like activity, they can be either lazy or activist, outlook, pessimist or optimist, extrovert or introvert, and then humble or cheapskate, cheapskates, altruist, yeah, or okay. Hello, greetings, candidate Arcaria. Namaste. Please tell us your backstory. My ancestors belonged to a caste of Indian warriors, but that was long ago. Only a family kata remains as a memory of those times. My great-great-grandfather moved to Nepal, where he became a simple farmer. I was born and raised by a small mountain village. We lived in poverty, but in our own way, happily honoring traditions and respecting nature. And naively, we believed that the Himalayan peaks would shield us from the madness of the outside world. While the government, aiming to revive the economy devastated by the Chinese plague, sold part of the land to corporates, they quickly erected their factories there, poisoning everything alive. We took the streets to demonstrations, we were harshly dispersed. We appealed to the parliament, they merely shrugged. Feeling the impunity in full force, the corporates simply began seizing more and more territory. Violence is against our way of life, but there are few who decide to compromise their principles, including me. We formed sabotage squads, and that's when I discovered my talent for making explosives out of any available material. But every day we were outnumbered, and the enemy's strength only increased. Resistance was fading without any noticeable results. I was ready to despair too, but then an amazing story happened. Would you like to know? Yes. She's happy. I was climbing a mountain trail to an old temple, seeking some solitude to collect my thoughts, when suddenly someone called out to me. I looked there and saw a monk. He was floating in the air, but he remained motionless, like one of those stone statues decorating the pedestal. Part of his face had been replaced by some kind of technical device. The bhikkhu spoke of AAA and how to contact them, and then he disappeared. It seems that we should ask for a certificate from a psychiatric clinic to be attached to your CV. No, I didn't know there was flying Cyberpunk among our recruiters. I'll check with she. Who? We have some more questions. No problem for me. Why do you want to work for our agency? Bhikkhu I met said, just as a tree, though uprooted, continues to grow if its root is intact and strong, so suffering arises over and over again if the cause not eradicated. At first I thought he must have been mad. Well, I do respect monks for sure, but sometimes even they can get carried away with all the infinitely internal kind of stuff, you understand. However, it was then explained that our struggle here is meaningless as long as resources keep flowing from the corporate headquarters and mercenaries keep arriving. You need to change the system itself, and for that you'll need allies, he concluded. And according to him, I'll be able to find allies in AAA. A wise old man. He wasn't all that old, but yes, let's proceed to other questions. Do you have a civic profession? You're talking about paid work, aren't you? Huh. No, I don't. Like most people in my village, we sustain ourselves through agriculture, providing to our needs. Before the corporation came, the country relied on tourism, but even then, my tradition only men could engage in it. Many people, especially the wealthy, wanted to experience untouched nature and visit the birthplace of the Buddha. I don't know if it's a trend among you Westerns now to seek enlightenment and all that, but let me tell you, you understand nothing about it. If you did, you wouldn't destroy everything you touch. Hey, easy now. Now, who would want to come here to the middle of nowhere to look at felled forests, ruined temples, and breathe the full smoke from factory chimneys? You have enough of that here. Farming is hard work. Yes, exactly. Do you have any cyber implants? No, I'm all natural. I believe that a person has the right to interfere with what nature has created and perfected over centuries. Great, we'll save on inspection, so if you get your arm blown off on a mission, we don't even get a prosthetic to replace it. Yeah, let's not poke it. Great, wait, does it mean your agency has funding issues? We got to ask you one more thing. You think you're a good match to us, shall we discuss the salary? I try not to dwell on material goods, but you have to eat something too, right? Yeah, 500 sounds like a good starting salary. Great, what's next? Let's discuss your code name. Try to come up with a sound name for me. Well, she did say she does like bombing, no? Bomber? It's about me. Affirmative. Nice. You're hired. When did the agency become a circus? Hey everybody, it's nice in here. I hope you're sorting your trash. If not, this is the place to start. She's too noisy, but she's doing a great job of saving the environment. Kunoichi doesn't like anyone. She's just like this very toxic individual, apparently. Okay, can I save the game? I am playing on a mode where we can like redo things. Workshop, drone status broken, body 0, weapon 0. Okay. The Warden's room, abilities not unlocked 51, available Warden skill points 1. Oh, I'm the Warden, look at me. Upgrades. Economy. Cost of consumables. Recon. More slots. Hey, inventory bags. Hey. The amount of group chat likes available to the Warden and the moral bonus agents received from them will increase to 3. Fast learner. Ooh. The chance of agents receiving a positive psycho perk will increase by 5%. The chance of agents receiving a negative will... that seems a pretty good one, actually. Peaceful individualist. An agent is only interested in what concerns them personally. The agent prefers to settle things peacefully and doesn't really like to resort to violence. Okay. Hey, no. Number of available missions 2. Barracks. Oh, number of agents 5. Number of beds 6. Agents without beds. Okay, we can increase the capacity. Alright. Columbarium. Resurrection module. Memento Mori. Here you can resurrect a fallen agent using a digitalized copy of their personality. Well, Aurora was born too early. Poor thing. If she only got born in a dystopian cyber world, we would be able to resurrect her. Okay. So... this game feels super rich. It feels like a lot of work went into like world building and character personalities and like the general aesthetic of the game. As for the game balance, it's a bit early to say. Like some of the abilities, I don't know, the abilities feel very usable almost anywhere, most of them. But I don't know, still a little bit early to say about the combat. But yeah, I'm curious to see more. The game seems pretty good. And let me know in the comments if you would like to watch me play more of this. Like, this should be like relatively playable thing, I think, even though it's like a public test, right? So I assume it's like pretty polished. I didn't see any problems at all regarding that. Fight seemed a little bit harsh. Like I felt like I was really close to losing a person. So it seems like that's like a core mechanic, and then you need to go and resurrect them. So it seems like a death is like a very common thing. Not sure what happens if you fail a mission. You could easily fail a mission if too many people die, I guess. And yeah, there's a lot of moving pieces. So if you get into it, like into this game, we'll really need to like analyze it. I don't know what's up with chat. That really flew by way too fast. So I would like that's not the case. But in general, I'm very happy with what we see here. So I would be willing to play more unless you people are like, you people, you amazing viewers, you girls and girls, you people. The game's already like dystopian me. Unless you just don't like it, right? If you think that I should play something else, let me know. But otherwise, I would be willing to explore this game a bit more. I think it has huge potential, and its inspirations are really good. Now, XCOM had a very tight base building where, like, it was really hard to get the resources for what you needed, and it wasn't really easy to build whatever you wanted whenever you wanted. Infirmary. Oh, there we go. That's how you change buildings. Here you can heal agent wounds. Yeah, so it seems like the resources are relatively plentiful and you randomly get them on the missions. So it's not like it's lacking a little bit of strategic XCOM depth there. Okay, barracks. Buy a lab. Here you can upgrade your consumables, batteries, acid, or first aid kits. Here we resurrect people. Gym. Here you can earn experience for agents who didn't go on a mission and reset their skills if necessary. Alright. Armory. Here you can upgrade your weapons or armor. Here you can boost agent morale and remove negative psycho perks. Here you can increase agent loyalty and make their alignment. I would say this game is probably way closer to Darkest Dungeon with the upgrades and stuff. Like this reminds me a lot of Darkest Dungeon. Like here you can upgrade your weapons or armor. Here you can boost agent morale and remove negative psycho perks. And like these currencies, they remind me a lot of the Darkest Dungeon currencies as well. So I would say like it's probably way more like Darkest Dungeon than XCOM. Like only the base building is being advertised as XCOM style. But other than like how you access it, like on this 2D grid, I would say it's probably not gonna be like that. Because in XCOM you had to like manage like power, energy, balance between like investing into infrastructure of your base, defense capabilities, and then like making like labs, applying engineers. Oh, actually in my head like XCOM 1 and 2 are very mixed right now, but yeah, there was a lot of like infrastructure things going on there. Here it seems like most things are just like agent based focused, which is not a bad thing. Like Darkest Dungeon did it really good. So yeah, I would say this is most probably like a cyberpunk version of Darkest Dungeon, but I don't know if it's gonna be as hard. Yeah, but yeah, it might be a nice breath of fresh air to try out. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the episode. And I wish you all to have a wonderful day. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching, and maybe I'll see you in the next episode of Twilight Wars. Make sure to check the link, by the way, if you want to check out the game, because there's like 2 games called Twilight Wars on the Steam, and one of them is this one, and the other one is something totally different. So make sure you check out the right thing. So yeah, see you in the next one. Niemer signing out. Bye bye.